Joining me live now, Sridhar Reddy is a spokesperson of the opposition BRS. Syed Asad Abbas is a political analyst. He speaks in favor of the Congress party here. Mr. Reddy, I'd like to come to you first. The BRS and the Congress are currently engaged in an angry bout of finger pointing. Each side is saying that Reddy Srinivas belongs to the other side. The Congress has tried to make it seem like as if Reddy Srinivas once belonged to the BRS as well. Can you clarify this for us? Reddy Srinivas is currently a Congress Karyakarta. Does he have associations with both parties or only the Congress?
No, now he is associated with Congress party, number one. Number two, we didn't have any business in this because the problem started with Congress party. First, they have booked a case, the government has booked a case on Allu Arjun. He was arrested, then he was immediately released on bail. After that, Honorable Chief Minister was in Assembly. On the floor of Assembly, he took 1.5 hours time to, explain the entire issue, followed by a press conference from Allu Arjun. Actually, that provoked these, incident rather, to settle this course. I think this incident has actually occurred. However, these people, not only this one particular person, out of all the 4 or 5 guys rather, have their pictures with, the Chief Minister or other top Congress party leaders. Okay. So here, the Congress party is going personal. Instead of dealing with this in a legal manner, when the matter is subjudiced, Chief Minister speaking for
why is it personal? Can you clarify that for us? When you're saying that this is a witch hunt, why is this witch hunt? What is so personal here? All viewers are wondering why has it gotten so ugly?
There are so many things which are doing rounds in the social media and in the media circles and outside, because once during a public meeting or so, this film star Allu Arjun could not recollect the name of Chief Minister. That hurt him. That is one thing. And the other day's press conference after the Assembly speech, rather explaining his part of his side, disturbed the Chief Minister and Congress ranks and file. Congress alive and Congress social media, Congress the section of media went on airing many things on the film star, criticizing him on. These things actually, what we feel is that these things have provoked them to do an attack. However, we strongly condemn the attack. This is not correct. We don't have any space for violence in society. And by intimidating someone, by attacking on somebody's residence is not at all correct. The government, the ruling party should maintain restraint. I want to get
to the bottom of what this is about. Syed, I'll bring you in now because, one part of it could be that this is simply the law taking its own course, etc., etc. A case has been filed and, the police must be allowed to do its job. On the other hand, the people who've attacked Allu Arjun's house, at least some of them appear to be directly linked to the Congress party. The main accused, Reddy Srinivas, fought on a Congress ticket, in 2019 in a local body election. Before that, he may have been associated with the BRS. The BRS has put out photos of Reddy Srinivas with the Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. The Congress has retorted by releasing pictures of Reddy Srinivas with KTR. So this particular individual appears to be, having some kind of political ambiguity. But right now, even the Congress admits that he is their Karyakarta but doesn't hold any position. My question to you, Syed, is a very specific one. What is going on here? Is there some personal feud going on here? Or is this the law taking its own course? Because it doesn't look like the latter.
Shiv Saab, had it been anything personal, which I do not think so, Mr. Sridhar Reddy Garu Sahab's party would definitely love to make it because they have political brownie points to make. The fact of the matter is nobody is talking about the death of Revanth ji, whose son for the last 20 days is in coma. Who is answerable for that? Who is behind that? The fact is, Shiv Saab, I've always believed with great power there's great responsibility and equal accountability. Be it Allu Arjun, be it Amitabh Bachchan or be it Amir Khan. Nobody, mind you, nobody is above the purview of the law.
I agree.
Not just that. As a matter of fact, yes, law should prevail, justice should prevail. Let me give you the Hyderabad police, what they said about this incident by releasing an official video footage. According to the video, as per released by Hyderabad police, the claims of Allu Arjun about leaving the venue after being informed about the overcrowding have been contradicted. The video, complete with timestamps, shows that the actor remained in the theater until nearly midnight despite police requests for him to leave. It also shows the actor being escorted by the Deputy Commissioner of Police and the Assistant Commissioner of Police.
But Allu
Whereas
Arjun, Syed has
Arjun
officially
made
said
both
that
these
he was
claims to
not
be-
requested to leave and that there was no information about the stampede conveyed to him.
There are timestamps to prove the same. When he left, he was also informed. Anyway, let there be investigation on this front. But the factor of the matter is, why politicize this issue? Why make
Yeah.
it so petty? Why is the BRS so wanting to make it only because he did not remember a name of the chief minister? How is it even important, and how does it even matter? The fact is, now coming to Srinivas Reddy, he's a vandal. There is a police case against him. He is out on bail. The fact of the matter, there has also been an official statement on X, a social media post of Revanth Reddy, where he's condemned this attack. And he
Yeah.
also ordered the state DGP and the police to take the strictest of action. And no laxity, mind you, will be tolerated. Be it of Congress party, BRS party, or even the BJP party. That does
Yeah.
not matter. A
So
guilty
I'll go back to
must be
Ravul Sridhar.
punished.
Let's take this one point at a time. Ravul Sridhar Reddy, the law appears to be taking its own course. The BRS is being accused of playing politics in this entire case, but even a cursory look at what is going on. Let's leave aside the vandalism issue. That is being investigated separately. But as far as the case against Allu Arjun is concerned, an FIR was registered against him. He even got arrested in a very dramatic fashion, and he got bail from the Telangana High Court. So it seems that the law is working. He has access to, very good lawyers who are able to get him bail as well. So why are you calling it a witch hunt if it's the law taking its own course?
See, Mr. Syed Abbas was saying nobody is talking about the women dying. We have spoken about it and we felt sorry about it as a responsible political party, as a party which runs the government for 10 years. We know how pain it is. But here, we also have, talked about the responsibility that should be taken by the film actor concerned. But the government here, first of all, our working president said he is not directly concerned with the death. Yes, there would have been a stampede there, but the administration which given the permission for the free show or benefit show, whatever, also should have taken enough measures to prevent any such untoward incident to happen. Number one. Number two, where did it start? After the film star was released, okay, then Honorable Chief Minister spoke about for 1.5 hours and on the floor of assembly when the matter was subsidized. And, those things have actually raked up the further discussions.
Okay,
and the
okay.
minister also has taken to media explaining his version. Then, both sides.
No, there is very much an aspect. This is something I want to mention very clearly. And, Syed, this is a question that Revanth Reddy should answer. There cannot be a case where the police is completely without blame in the death of a young woman, and the permanent injuries to her son. It seems like this could be, one section will have the perspective, and they must be listened to, that this could be the Telangana government and the police overreaching against someone like Allu Arjun in order to shift the blame onto a superstar when the police themselves have failed at doing their job. It is the police's job to ensure security also.
Shiv, you'll be startled when I release these facts with you. Again, the Hyderabad police in their official statements has made it clear. What happened here? The Sandhya Theatre's managers reached out to the station only at the inward section. Normally, for an event of this magnitude, you meet the ACP, DCP, or the protocol control officer. You submit the number of people
That's
who
a
will be attending.
technicality. This is Allu Arjun, for God's sake.
It's important.
Everyone would have known that he's going to be there.
Shiv, I'll tell you. So there was when it is Allu Arjun and Pushpa 2, we anticipate how big it is going to be. So therefore, the Sandhya Theatre managers should have met the Commissioner of Police.
They wrote a
or the
letter.
Deputy
We've
Commissioner of
shown the
Police.
letter here on India
Because-
Today, Syed. We've shown the
Yes.
letter 2 days before the
I'll
event.
tell you. That was it. That was only in the inward section. There was not even a proper acknowledgement which was signed by the DCP. The fact of the matter, the Sandhya Theatre owners, along with
Technicality.
Allu Arjun's production team, must have met the DCP, knowing the magnitude of this fact. Even then, the police
These
were there.
these sound
The
like
police
excuses,
did their
Syed.
best.
I am afraid to
Now,
say
allow me,
these sound like
Shiv,
excuses.
You need to give me a 30 seconds, my friend. The fact
Please,
of the matter
please.
is, there are also videos when Allu Arjun entered in an open-top car, his bouncers were pushing the people. What is it going to lead
That's
to?
what the police is saying. Yeah.
So there are allegations, there are videos on this front. And 2 timestamps, let me bring to your notice. Allu Arjun says that he left the building as he learnt of this incident. The fact that timestamp shows he left around 11:55. That is a lie. Not just that. He said the police were not with me. Only my personal bodyguards when I left. ACP and DCP, both of them were there. As per the video footage time.
Mr. Reddy, I'm coming to you.
So
You can
therefore,
respond.
Allu Arjun
Let him
ho,
just finish.
ya koi bhi ho, nobody is above the law.
Mr. Reddy,
Allu
respond to
Arjun
that, then I have
or the
another
Sandhya
question.
Theatre, they
Shiv,
must be answerable.
Yeah.
There must be a clear-cut investigation. And mind you, police are not superpowers with Avengers. They
No
are
one,
people
no
like
one,
you
no
and
one,
me.
no one.
How
No,
much can they
certainly,
do for it?
but there could be a situation where they are trying to shift some blame. Yes, Mr. Reddy.
Shiv, nobody, I agree, nobody is above the law. But this all is over after all these incidents occur, after a death, police booked case, he was arrested, given bail. After that, what prompted you to take it to assembly and made it so big? See, once a chief minister at that level spoke in such a length and made many, statements in 1.5 hours speech that would have aroused many, feelings around various people. Now this unprovoked incident, an attack on him, led to further discussion. See,
I will answer
vandalism is
that,
not the
Shiv.
answer.
Answer to that.
If
I have an
you
answer to
think
that.
the Congress party or their spokesperson or the government thinks the film star did a mistake, you have taken a legal action.
Is
so
there-
what
I
made
want to-
these guys to go and attack on his
Mr.
house?
Reddy, I have a follow-up question. Mr. Reddy, I have a follow-up question. The Allu family is known to be inclined or supporting of the Congress party. Allu Arjun is known to be a Congress supporter as well. So one is left wondering, in a country where powerful people are almost never booked by the police, forget about being arrested, what happened to Allu Arjun? The cynical among us will say there is more than just the law is taking its own course, which is what the BRS is also saying. But I want to know, what is the inside story? Has there been some kind of relationship split between the Congress and the Allu family?
Now, Allu Arjun's own uncle is a member of Congress party, Mr.
Exactly.
Chandrasekhar Reddy.
Yes.
I don't know what was the split, what is the issue inside. We don't know, but it seems Congress party top brass has taken very seriously, what transpired, the entire thing. But for the general public, though they sympathize with the death of a woman, now this entire incidents, a series of incidents, actually not showing the state government and Telangana is good light, because this kind of attacks and
Shiv,
a
can I
blame
just
game.
about 30 seconds?
I'll give you the last word, Syed. Let him finish.
Okay.
This is not fair. It's not. This doesn't show us good. And I hear, as a responsible government, they should maintain a lot of restraints. Being in responsible positions, every statement of us gives a meaning, gives a direction to the people. Now, now these 5 guys or 6 guys who were provoked or instigated by the kind of speech or by the kind of actions of various Congress party leaders,
Okay.
resulted in an attack.
So you're
There
saying
are,
you're saying that the government itself is inciting this violence. Okay, 10 more seconds to you, Mr. Reddy. Then I have to close with Syed.
Ultimately, even the actor concerned would have managed more restraints while in his press conference. It would have been not needed at all. But however, government at least now give us end card rather to this issue. Let the law take its own course.
30 seconds. Final word to you, Syed. Go ahead.
Shiv, the fact of the matter is, had Revanth Reddy and the Congress government here in Telangana would have been kind and nice and good with Allu Arjun, the BJP and the BRS, the same 2 political parties, would call it, VIP culture. This is the culture of the Congress party. VVIP, Shehzada culture, and so on and so forth. The fact of the matter, that though him having links with Chandrasekhar Reddy, who's a well-revered Congress leader, This has not deterred the Congress party. This shows that everybody is fair under the purview of the law. And also, Shiv,
There is
the
an
fact I
admission in
request
that, but
political
there
parties.
is an
Last
admission
point,
in what you are
Shiv,
saying.
Shiv, last point is the fact of the matter. I request on your show all the political parties, let us not trivialize the death
Okay.
of a 35-year-old mother and
Higher
her
is
son
Point
higher
who
noted.
was
Let
government
me
is
have the
more
last word.
responsible.
by making this political.
I want
Let
to
us
say-
leave it to the law and the courts. Let them take their course. For God's
I
sake,
will-
let's
I-
not trivialize and let us speak
I,
about
I
what
will.
has happened and who is
Okay.
responsible, and not just
Let, let-
merely pinning the
let me
blame
just
on
have the
this
last
party,
word as
that
I close
party.
this
It's
debate,
not
Mr.
going
Reddy and Syed. I will have the last word when I say that it is not the police's or the Chief Minister's job to be kind and nice to anyone or to be extra harsh to anyone. The law must be fair, non-selective, and treat everyone equally, because literally no one should be above the law. So you cannot have a law that is specifically taking someone and making an example of them in order to execute some kind of ulterior motive of which we don't have any knowledge at this point of time. Everyone is fair, no kindness, no harshness, just the law must be applied to everyone. We leave it there for the moment. Thank you to our guests for joining us here on Debate Number 1 on 5 Live.